Hey everyone! So, if you hear voices in the background, it's because me and my cousin are on a call. So you get to deal with that the whole time. Shut up! So, as I think I mentioned in the vlog that I uploaded on Sunday or Saturday, one of those days, I briefly mentioned that the video that's supposed to go up last Saturday was going to come up either that day or Monday, and guess what? It's Monday, so best believe I'm getting caught up. So,
Question. Yeah.
yes?
Question.
What?
Are you gonna be doing videos during fall break, like when we're at Groce's house?
Fall break videos, yes, for both that channel, which I've already told you guys about, and for this channel, probably, because we'll be there the day of my weekly upload. That'll be my chit-chat video / vlog video. So, fall break, you'll be getting a vlog. I know. Okay, anyway, back on to this week's video, or technically last week's video, I don't know, is going to be studying tips. So I actually am a sophomore in high school. If you know me in real life, you'll know that. If you don't know me in real life, I think I've mentioned it before, but here we are. So, I don't really have anything to really show you guys, just basically tell you.
You should be a pig.
But one of the studying tips I have for you guys is if you know that like an app like YouTube or Netflix, or like you have a game on your phone that really distracts you, you can download this free app. It's called Lock, or like App Lock or something like that. I'll put a picture right here if I remember. If I don't remember, search up App Lock on your phone. It's not this hard. And it basically locks your apps for a certain amount of time on certain days. So you do it by yourself. So for instance, I know that I come home around like 3:30. So at 3:30, it'll lock my YouTube, my games, my everything basically. And then if I try to get into it, it'll kick you out and then give you like a motivational quote type of thing. And then I basically set the time. And so for me, it's like 30 minutes. And then it will unlock all of those apps that I can get back on. And then I have another one set for like 10 p.m. and all of that. So really, it's a really good app if you know that that's a reason that you struggle with like doing your work and stuff. It's really great. Really great thing. One of the next ones I have for you is to set reminders on your phone. I have a bunch of online homework that has to be done all the time. So,
See how long.
so for a lot of it, I will forget about it, or I just won't do it. And I have a reminder set on my phone for at like 4 o'clock. It'll be like, guess what? Do your online homework. And then if I just like dismiss it at 4:10, it'll be like, okay, guess what? You're failing the class now. And usually by then, I'll get on the computer and do it. So set reminders for yourself, because setting reminders will actually, you know, tell you do your work. Another thing you could do is like make a schedule. I actually made myself a schedule, as stupid as that sounds. I did. It's basically my after school schedule, so it starts from right when I get home all the way until when I go to bed. So I have stuff like I can do like hanging out with friends from this time to this time, maybe a little longer, and then like eat dinner from this time to this time, because it gives me enough time to not only study, but you can also do the same thing, but with your studying schedule. So like at such and such, I can do this subject, and then take a break and do a different subject, and then take a break and go back. And making a schedule literally helps your life. I promise. It'll help your life for the rest of your life. So do it. One of the other ones I have, and I'm trying to remember this from the top of my head. Give me 1 second. Right, notes. One of my studying tips, it's right here, is if you ever know what class you're taking next year. For instance, I know that I'm in chemistry this year, so next year in physics, that's what I'm going to be. I'm going to be in physics next year, and I'm in chemistry this year. But to give you a more recent kind of, I don't know, take on that, I was in biology last year, and my biology teacher actually gave me a really great kind of like starter for chemistry. So I actually kept my biology notebook from that year because I have a lot of things in there that I knew could be used in this year's class. So I actually refer back to this all the time just to make sure that I'm understanding things. And I did the same thing for history. So I have all of my history stuff in here as well. So anything that you feel like is important to you, keep from previous years. Another example I have of this is math notebooks. Since I struggle in math, I take a lot of notes all the time. And so this is my math notebook from 8th grade, and this is my math notebook from 9th grade. So I can go back and look at past lessons and see if I can get the concept for myself. And it really does help because I do use these all the time. Even though my handwriting might be bad, I still can get the gist of things, and it helps out a lot. So keep past notebooks because they'll help you in the future, I promise. I think this will be my last studying tip for you guys today, but I hope some of these help you in some form or another. And that is to really, really get to the point. If you know that you like listening to music, don't. Because if you do, to be honest, it's probably not going to benefit you. Being in high school when everything counts, so from 9th grade to 12th grade on, where anything counts in your life, doing things that you thought were cool in middle school really aren't when you're doing homework. So like having a study group, if that actually helps you, do it. If it doesn't, don't try to do it. It won't benefit you. So, if you like chewing gum when you study and you find that it helps you, do it. If you know that listening to music distracts you, or listening to a movie distracts you, or eating a snack distracts you, don't do it. Because I know personally, I was doing my math homework one day and I was just eating a freaking bag of chips, like one would do. And I thought I got the answer right. Turns out I didn't. Because I had the right idea, I just never like carried that one over or something really simple like that because I was eating a chip and I forgot to do that. So sometimes the things that you think are helping you really aren't because they're distracting you in small ways that you can't really catch. So if it distracts you, don't do it. If you have to, okay, this is a good way to know if something distracts you. If you have to say to yourself, is it a distraction? It definitely is. So if I was gonna be right now, like my cousin on the phone, it's a distraction. I like it because I don't care, but it is a distraction because I can hear her right next to me, so I'll look over there. I'll listen to her, but I'm on this. So basically, if you have to ask yourself, is it a distraction? It is. And it's the same thing like when you're doing like a test. If you have to ask yourself if it's wrong, it probably is. So you should go back and redo it anyway. Because, to be honest, it's better to be safe than sorry. If it takes you 4 class periods to do your test, take 4 class periods. But anyway, with that being said, this very short video is over. And by the way, this week's video, since I'm going to be back on track, I'll be wearing the same outfit because I filmed it in the same day. So, just a heads up. But, if you found any of these helpful, let me know. If you find that I'm stupid, let me know. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, because, to be honest, I'm a small YouTuber. It does nothing anyway, so it's not like it didn't do anything. I promise. And, lastly, if you're not subscribed, you should. Because your generosity will become my generosity, and then we can keep the circle of kindness going. So, peace out, my friends.